Hello, Algebra 2 students. This is a quick little lecture on something called conditional probability. And conditional probability is this notation here. And I know I've already talked about this notation when I talked about dependent events. Basically, what I told you guys is that if we have dependent events, the formula for this is probability of A and B equals probability of A times the probability of B given A. And I told you that's what that means. And we also talked about how to find that. However, on the quizzes and tests, I sometimes just ask for this, probability of B given A. And what students like to do is they like to find this, and multiply it and find probability of A and B, when sometimes I'm only asking for that conditional probability, that probability of B given A. So something to just keep in mind, something to watch out for. There is also a section where I give you a two-way table like this. This is a two-way table, two-way frequency table. And I ask you for some information about this. So keep in mind what this means. Probability of B given A means that I'm asking you to find the probability of B given that A has happened. Assume that A happened, and then tell me the probability of B. So let's just go through these three questions. They range in, actually probability of pizza has nothing to do with conditional probability. If you were to look at this table and I asked you, hey, what's the probability of selecting someone who ordered pizza? 182 people in total ordered pizza, and there were 400 total people. So all you would have to do is 182 divided by 400, and I would expect that to be reduced. If it wasn't reduced, it would be wrong. 182 divided by 400, and then reduce that fraction, and you're going to get 91 out of 200. That's it. Now, this next question is a conditional probability question. Remember, this notation could be read as, what is the probability of selecting someone who ordered a hot dog, given that they selected water? So you assume that they selected water. You are then only looking at this stuff because we're only talking about people who selected water. And now tell me the probability that they ordered a hot dog. So 62 out of those 140 people ordered a hot dog if we know they ordered water, right? That's what we're asking. Probability of selecting a hot dog given that they selected water. 140 people selected water. 62 of those chose a hot dog. We need to reduce that fraction. 62 out of 140. Turn it into a fraction, and you will get 31 out of 70. Is your answer. And then lastly, what is the probability of someone selecting water given that they chose a hot dog? So assume they chose a hot dog. We are only looking at the people who selected a hot dog. And now tell me the probability that they ordered a water. There are 62 of those people ordered a water, and there was 158 total. We do need to reduce that fraction, of course, 62 out of 158, and then reduce the fraction, and you're going to end up with 31 out of 79. That's all there is to it. So that is conditional probability from a two-way frequency table.